History of Judo. Are you familiar with Judo? Judo is a martial art that originated in Japan and is widely practiced worldwide as an Olympic sport. What sets Judo apart is that it is not merely a combat sport, but a discipline that values etiquette and mental fortitude. Under the principles of Sei Ryoku Zanyo, maximum efficient use of energy, and Jita Kyoe mutual welfare and benefit, Judo aims for practitioners to maximize their abilities while growing together with their opponents. Chapter 1. What is Judo? Judo is one of Japan's traditional martial arts, consisting of a comprehensive system of techniques that include throwing techniques na-ge wa-za, grappling techniques ka-tame wa-za, and striking techniques a-temi wa-za. Judo is not just a sport. It is a way of life. It emphasizes mental training and etiquette. The fundamental principle of Judo is: Judo is the way of using one's physical and mental strength most effectively. Rather than relying on brute force, Judo seeks to achieve efficiency through rational movements. The art of groundwork ne-wa-za has also evolved, requiring proficiency in both standing and ground techniques, making Judo a discipline that emphasizes strategy and self-discipline. Judo training begins with ukemi breakfalls, which is an essential skill for learning how to fall safely and prevent injuries. Additionally, kuzu breaking the opponent's balance is the key to executing throwing techniques. By controlling the opponent's center of gravity, one can execute throws efficiently with minimal force. Furthermore, Judo includes a traditional demonstration format known as kata, which is essential for learning basic techniques and enhancing technical precision. Unlike competition, kata accurately recreates the flow of offense and defense, fostering a deeper understanding of techniques. Judo matches are governed by detailed rules that ensure safety. To score an ippon full point, one must execute a decisive throw, successfully pin an opponent, or apply a joint lock or stranglehold effectively. Chapter 2. Ko-Ryu Jujutsu, ancient Jujutsu schools. Before the birth of Judo, many traditional Jujutsu schools existed in Japan. Ko-Ryu Jujutsu was developed by samurai as battlefield combat techniques and self-defense. Each school had its unique technical system. Among these, Tenyin Shinyo-Ryu and Kito-Ryu had a significant influence on Judo's technical foundation. Tenyin Shinyo-Ryu was established in the late Edo period by Isoma Ta-Amon Ryukan Saimi na Moto no Ma Sa-Ta-Ri and specialized in joint locks and strangleholds. On the other hand, Kito-Ryu, which emerged in the early Edo period, focused on throwing techniques and was designed for practical battlefield applications. During the Edo period, these Ko-Ryu Jujutsu schools were widely taught in dojos and practiced by both samurai and commoners. However, as times changed, the need for a more systematic and modern martial art grew, leading to the birth of Judo. Unlike modern Judo, Ko-Ryu Jujutsu lacked weight class divisions and safety regulations. The primary objective of the techniques was to neutralize an opponent swiftly. The transition from Jujutsu to Judo marked a crucial turning point in Japan's martial arts history, evolving from a purely combat-oriented discipline to a martial art emphasizing self-improvement and mutual prosperity. Chapter 3. The establishment of Judo by Jigoro Kano. In 1882, Jigoro Kano founded Kodokan Judo. From a young age, Kano excelled academically and studied Western educational philosophy at Tokyo Imperial University. To overcome his physical weakness, he trained in Tenyin Shinyo-Ryu Jujutsu under Fukuda Hachinosuke and later studied Kito-Ryu Jujutsu under Ikubotsu ne Toshi. Through training in these two schools, Kano not only improved physically but also grew mentally stronger. At the time, Kano was concerned about the decline of traditional Japanese martial arts. He also believed that while each Jujutsu school had excellent techniques, their individual specializations created imbalances, making it difficult to achieve comprehensive effectiveness through just one school. Thus, Kano integrated the strengths of various schools and introduced his own improvements, founding what became known as Kodokan Judo, initially referred to as Kano Ryu Jujutsu. At the time, Kano was 21 years old and established his dojo within the Eishoji Temple in Tokyo with about 20 students. Believing that dangerous techniques and the secrecy of individual schools were unsuitable for the modern era, Kano incorporated several innovative ideas into Kodokan Judo. Here are Kano's key reforms. Prohibition of certain techniques in randori and competition. Strangleholds except for those targeting the jaw and joint locks except for those applied to the elbow were banned to ensure safe training in matches. Completion of the Go-Kyo no Kata technical categories. Kano integrated techniques from other Jujutsu schools and sumo, as well as developed new techniques, to establish a well-balanced technical system known as the Go-Kyo. Introduction of the Dan ranking system. To make skill progression visible and motivate students, Kano implemented a ranking system that divided practitioners into various levels. Transition from Jutsu technique to Do way of life. Kano shifted the purpose of training from merely acquiring fighting techniques to the formation of character and contribution to society. Kano strongly emphasized the educational value of Judo and aimed to incorporate it into physical education and school curricula. In 1895, the Dainei Hanbu Toku Kai was established to revitalize Japanese martial arts, and Kodokan Judo participated alongside other Jujutsu schools. These efforts helped Judo gain recognition not only as a martial art but also as a means of personal development. The finalization of Judo's theoretical framework. Initially, Kano explained Judo's principles through the concept of Jun-Hu-Ri, the principle of gentleness, which emphasized the idea that softness controls hardness. However, he felt this was insufficient to fully encapsulate Judo's philosophy. Thus, in 1915, he proposed a more comprehensive principle. Judo is the way of using one's physical and mental strength most effectively. As he sought to extend this principle to broader society, he arrived at the concept of Jita Kyoe, mutual welfare and benefit. In 1922, at the Kodokan Cultural Gathering, Kano formally announced the philosophy of Sei Ryoku Zen Yo and Jita Kyoe. Chapter 4. The Global Expansion of Judo. Judo's international expansion began in the late Meiji and Taisho periods when Japanese judoka traveled abroad. In 1903, Yamashita Yoshitsugu went to the United States and taught Judo to President Theodore Roosevelt. In Europe, Shozabu Ro Kawa Ishii in France and Gunji Ko Izumi in the United Kingdom played key roles in Judo's expansion. Additionally, Mitsuyo Maeda traveled to Brazil, where his teachings later influenced the development of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. Chapter 5. Postwar Judo. In 1945, the Dainei Hanbu Toku Kai was disbanded by the General Headquarters GHQ, and Judo was banned. However, at a civilian level, training continued in small circles. In particular, hundreds of American soldiers stationed in Japan joined the Kodokan to practice Judo. Due to such developments, Judo was eventually reinstated in schools 5 years later as a peaceful and democratic sport. Internationally, Judo continued to spread, and in 1951, the International Judo Federation was founded. Judo was later officially recognized as an Olympic sport at the 1964 Tokyo Olympics. Since its inception, Judo has expanded beyond Japan, gaining worldwide recognition. The Judo established by Jigoro Kano has evolved beyond just a combat sport. incorporating elements of philosophy, education, and discipline. The philosophy of Judo will continue to be passed down, contributing to the development of new history around the world. Gatame Kosen Judo Online School. Introducing Gatame Kosen Judo Online School. A global platform where you can master Kosen Judo's unique groundwork system from anywhere, anytime. Get unlimited access to over 100 techniques, video lessons, and a step-by-step curriculum designed to preserve and teach this rare art. Join our growing international community and experience authentic Kosen Judo. Join practitioners around the world, tap the link in the description and start mastering Kosen Judo today.